Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I've been really looking forward to uploading this video. I've been working on it for a couple of weeks. I just came back from holidays with the family, so I haven't had much chance to be on YouTube. I've also been painting a lot. I've just recently got a whole heap of Soul Blight Gravelord stuff. So originally I had this idea for this game back in my Warhammer 95 days. We tried it out and it worked fantastic. But in those days we had more tiles, we had more cards to play around with, so it was a bit constricted with the Cursed City box. Alright, so first off, this story is based on Age of Sigmar's model Lady Annika, which is a fantastic looking model in my opinion. But if you don't have that model, obviously you can use any other vampire that you have in your set. She has a large base that takes up 2 squares and counts as being in combat with models in all adjacent squares. So she's a very aggressive fighter as described in the Age of Sigmar rules and lore, and that's what I'm aiming for. Someone who's very fast and very aggressive. Okay, the exploration deck. The idea of this is that the heroes have found themselves lost inside this mansion. This is it's not a magical mansion, but the Lady Annika is working with an illusionist. They're seeing things. So the vampires, not the vampires, the heroes are all seeing things, and they're lost inside the mansion. They're all dizzy. They're all kind of confused, and they're not together. Each of them have found themselves in different rooms. So to represent the mansion, we're only going to be using room cards. And exploration cards showing street tiles should be flipped to its room side when placed on the table. If they don't have a room side, they can just be used as a passageway or a garden or some sort of storeroom. Okay, so take out the throne room tile and shuffle all room exploration cards. The throne room tile is going to be the very last room you find in this adventure. You're going to need 4 Mortis cards that will go into the exploration deck. I've provided 4 exploration card backs so you can print out and cut out and place them on the back of the Mortis cards. It's a solid idea to sleeve up these cards along with the rest of the exploration deck so they look all the same. Place the new Mortis cards in with the rest of the exploration cards and shuffle them all. Then deal out the exploration cards to each of the heroes or each of the players as equally as you can. It doesn't matter if some get more than others. There is no initiative tracker in this journey, but give each hero an initiative token. And make sure you have the initiative cards handy as well. Discovery cards. There are no discovery cards in this journey. Ignore the mysterious objects on the exploration cards. What I would highly recommend is to use Melv Lee's Tile Room Rules. I'll place a link on the PDF and in the description. Encounter deck. Only make an encounter deck with rats, bats, zombies, Orphan Watch, and apply the number of hostiles as they are shown on the card according to the hero level. Let's move on to turn phases. Journey phase. There is no day tracker on this level. Instead, the heroes hear a distant chanting in the background. Roll on the illusionist behavior table and apply the results. Destiny phase. Counterattack and ambush rules apply. These are from my dungeon crawl journey rules, but I've made sure I've put them in these set of rules as well. They're a lot of fun to use and they're challenging as well. To start, flip an exploration card for every hero and place them on that tile. After the first exploration phase, a hero that is not in combat or has any hostiles on their tile may explore a new exploration card, if standing next to a doorway. Heroes are placed on the new tile and the previous one is placed away. Each exploring hero then must immediately give the exploration card they just flipped to the next exploring player to their right. That card is placed at the bottom of the new player's deck. A player with hostiles on their tile may not give or receive an exploration card in this manner. Okay, let's talk about finding other heroes. So what's going to happen is whenever a player flips the Mortis cards for their character, it means they've found one of the other heroes. So you place all the initiative cards facing down and pick one of them. The corresponding initiative token is the hero that you found. That hero is now classified as the discovered hero. Place the heroes together on the tile the discovered hero is on, even if they have hostiles with them. If they don't have hostiles with them, place them on the discovered hero's newly explored tile. Then give that exploration card to the next exploring hero as normal. This represents the heroes walking into the same room and going, "Hey, what's up?" Place an encounter card as normal, and the heroes that are now together all shuffle their exploration decks together. So what's happening here is like each hero is moving from room to room, and obviously the room isn't going to disappear, it's still going to be in the house. So the 4 decks represents the whole mansion or the house, as I just said. So when you flip an exploration card, you put your hero on it, and then you pass it on to the next player, so they have a chance to find that room too, representing a mansion. Everyone's just moving from room to room. Hero phase. In the hero phase, activate your models as normal. Each player can decide who goes first. Hostile phase. Hostiles from ambush and surviving hostiles may activate using their behavior tables. Exploration phase. As mentioned before, models may only explore if they have no hostiles on their tile and are next to a doorway. Event phase. Play the event phase as normal, but when you roll a crisis or our time grows short on the event table, randomly pick one of the heroes using initiative cards and roll on Lady Annika watching behavior table. So repeat the process until all the heroes are on one tile. There should only be one exploration deck by this time. When all the heroes are on one tile, take out the Mortis cards from the exploration deck and grab 3 exploration cards and place them together facing down as a new deck. Complete these last 3 cards, and at the end place the ballroom tile down. That's the throne room. This is the last room you're going to play. Setup. Place 6 zombies spaced out on squares with Lady Annika at the head of the throne room tile. These zombies represent the guests that never came to the party and Lady Annika hunted down. They have been transfixed into dancing. They're not themselves. They are in fact alive and must be rescued. Rescuing the dancers. One hero can rescue a dancer by using a 6+ activation die and no other action dice for the rest of the turn. The phases change a bit. In the journey phase, roll on the illusionist ballroom behavior table and apply the results. Destiny phase. Ignore ambush rolls, counterattack dice remain for Lady Annika to use. Event phase. Roll on the ballroom event table. Lady Annika. So you can see I don't have the model yet. But when you're in the ballroom and it's the hostile phase, Lady Annika can roll on her behavior table. If she ever gets into base-to-base contact with more than one hero, she can attack each one with d12 dice. I wanted it to be tricky to defeat Lady Annika. The game ends if Lady Annika flees or dies. If she dies, so do all the dancers. If more than half the dancers are saved, you claim victory and the game ends. And if all the dancers die, the game ends. And all of this is happening while the illusionist is calling out more spells against the heroes. So you have to time it right. You can't kill Lady Annika until you've saved enough dancers. When moving the dancers, you move them all one square at a time in one direction counterclockwise. This is to represent that they're being controlled and they have no choice but to dance, even though there's all this fighting going on. Anyways, that's a whole journey put together. I know there's a bit of messing around with cards and tiles, but once you get used to the process, it's actually pretty easy. I've play tested it a few times, but I'm still wanting people to give me some comments on what I can improve, what I can change. And what I'm working on now is a playthrough of all three journeys that I've made. I'll make like a stop motion videos, and I'm really looking forward to that because I love making these videos. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe, comment, like, and please join us on Instagram. I hope to see you there. Thank you.